What's up guys, Carter here from Fireproof Plants, and today we're going to be going over one of the coolest parts of cactus and succulent care, and that is propagating. So the first way you can propagate is through taking a branch cutting. In most plants you can take a branch cutting from. Euphorbia francoisii roots very easily. Now the one thing though you want to be careful about when you're taking cuttings, especially from a euphorbia, is that you don't want to get their milky sap on you. The euphorbia milky sap is pretty famous in the plant world. It can cause blindness in some species and it can kill you. It is filled with all kinds of alkaloids that you do not want to get on you or have your pets ingest. I have my handy gloves on. You kind of want to take a cutting where the plant has a joint or a union because that's going to be the easiest place to break it off. I'm going to rip this guy off right at the branch. Boom. And you can see all that milky sap that's coming out. Now that we've taken this cutting, you want to let it heal for about 48 hours. Once it's healed, put it into a pot with some dirt and don't water it. The plant does not have roots yet, so it can't uptake any water. After a week, water it slightly and it should start to take root. Grafting is the process of joining two plants by fusing their phloem and xylem, their vascular tissue. By fusing this tissue, the two plants can become one and share nutrients and help each other grow. A slow-growing plant, this scion, is put on a faster-growing plant, this trichoceros. That is why we graft, to make plants grow faster and flower quicker. So here we have two adenium seedlings, also known as the desert rose. And we're going to put the head of one onto the other. The scion is the piece that goes on top. I'm going to cut this guy's head off. Boom. And now let's cut a little wedge. And when we cut this wedge, what we're exposing is that ring of vascular tissue that I had mentioned earlier. So let's cut the head off this guy. Boom. So we're going to cut vertically right through the middle of that vascular tissue. Let's put it into the cut we made on our stalk. And now we will get our tape. And just like you would any other wound, let's tape it up and apply some pressure. So we will leave that like that for at least 8 days and don't touch it. Don't touch at it, don't look at it, don't think about it. And in about a couple weeks, you will have something that looks like this. Now for this one, we're gonna do this differently from the last one where we cut it vertical. We're gonna do this horizontal. So we're gonna find a good spot to cut this guy in half at. Boom. You see that little ring in there? That is what we're aiming for. We're gonna clean up our wound here a little bit. We're gonna add some little chevrons. This helps for when it's healing, that it won't kind of heal over on itself. We really want it to be as flat as possible for this. These rubber bands will come in handy here in a second. So when we're attaching this scion onto our stalk, we actually don't want those growth rings to perfectly line up. We want to make like a Venn diagram so that they overlap a little bit. So let's cut this puppy in half. Boom. We're gonna put it just a little off center. We will get our rubber band, and just like we used the tape on the vertical graft, whoops, this is the hard part. This is the hard part. This is where the artistry comes in. Agaves and cacti will form pups very readily. As you can see on this agave Victoria Reginae, it already has some little pups right here. And all I gotta do is not stab myself and pluck him off of there. Oh good, I even got a root. If you can keep a root, that's great. And all I gotta do is stick it in some dirt and in about a week water it and you have a new agave. If it's that easy to make a new plant from a pup, how do we make this plant make a bunch of pups? Well, we gotta kill the growing stem. We gotta kill the apical meristem. This process is called hot nailing. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive this nail through the growing stem, that apical meristem of this cactus. What's going to happen is it's going to force this cactus to grow out of its areoles. These little openings right there. The areole is where all the action on a cactus happens. It's where the flowers come out. It's where it pups. A lot of things happen. It's best to do this with a hot nail, but if you don't want to burn yourself, you don't have to use a hot nail. Ready? And boom. You really want to make sure you get down the center and really get rid of all of that growth stem. And this is an example of one that I killed the meristem of about 6 months ago, and you can see the damage there at the top. But look right here, we got 1, 2 new big old pups coming out of that guy. I suggest you go and chop the heads off your plants. It's a lot of fun, and you can make more. So from Backyard Basics, I'm Carter, and see you next time.